Welcome to Healthy Back. This is day 4 of the Awaken You Yoga Challenge. This practice is all geared towards stretching and strengthening the back and working into those ouchy tight spaces. I definitely recommend any sort of props that you have, like blocks, blanket, or a bolster would be helpful. And let's get right to it here. So finding yourself in a comfortable seat that helps support the spine. So you could use a block, but probably a bolster or a pillow is going to help support your spine the best here. And this is called the Sukhasana pose in yoga, which can be kind of a little bit of a stinker, especially if you're having any issues in your hips or knees. So you can have blocks for support here. And I want you to really just set up your feet in a way where it really supports your spine. So our focus is on having a healthier back, and a lot of back pain can happen from so many things here. So today we're really going to help stretch out the spine. So bringing the hands towards the knees, and I want you to just take a moment to exhale your chin towards your chest, and maybe slumping forward. Letting the shoulders come a little bit forward. Exhale your breath. And taking the next breath, can you inhale, roll the shoulders up towards the ears, and then exhale the shoulders down and away. And we're going to be taking these motions a little more fluid, where you're just really arching forward, having the head almost like you're just kind of not caring about your spine or your posture. And then I want you to, with the inhale, I'm going to rise up the shoulders and bring them up and back and down. I'm keeping an eye because there's this huge herd of elk over here, and they're like kind of far away enough, but yeah, it's okay. So we're going to exhale the shoulders forward and inhale them up. Beautiful. And just being mindful of whatever's happening in your back and your spine, and being nice to it. And if you notice any tension or tightness, which you probably do because you wouldn't be here if you didn't, I want you to be nice and use your breath to work through that. Good. On this next one, coming up to neutral, and as you neutral through, we're going to this time roll the shoulders up and back. Just like you're creating like a gentle motion that comes up and back. So you can still kind of slump forward and then up, away, and back. Sitting up a little bit taller with each breath. And maybe it's not in your practice to be sitting up super tall. Then that's okay if that's happening. Good. Bringing it up. Good. We're going to come to center now, and just taking a moment to bring the hands to your hearts, pressing the palms up, and then exhale. We're going to twist to the right side. Hand can reach towards the knee, and the other hand can come off of the mat. And depending on where you are in your spine, you might only be here. You might only be towards the knee. And if that's where you are, if you're having a lot of spine sensitivity, that's okay. If you can take it a little bit deeper, maybe you can just gaze over past you and welcome the breath in and send it away. So you can find a twist that suits you. It can also feel really good if you exhale and unwind out and then deepen your twist a little bit. And you can gaze past the shoulder if that is in your practice. And we're going to stick here for 3 breaths as you welcome it in and send it away. Welcome the breath that comes into the count of 3 and send it out to the count of 4. Beautiful. Welcome it in to the count of 3 and send it out to the count of 4. Good. We'll come back to the center and creating a long line from the top of your head to your sit bones, and then twisting to the left. Hand can reach for the knee or it can reach past you. And again, you might only be able to point towards the knee. Maybe you can point towards the corner of your mat, welcoming your breath in and finding your edge, which is your space between too much and not enough, as you welcome the breath in and send it away. And I want you to just find what you need here. Maybe it's unwringing out your spine and twisting a little bit deeper. Welcome that breath in and send it away. Good. Exhale both of the hands towards the knees. And now as you bend the feet, bringing them in front of the body. And you can, at this point, if it feels good, you can stay up on the bolster. I'm going to move down. So maybe you want to move down and resituate. The hands can come to the shins or they can come to the back of the thighs. It's different for us all. So inhale, bringing the chin towards the chest, almost like you're scooping the chin up. We're creating a little bit of an arch in the spine, looking up, and then you're going to exhale, roll back. So these are seated cow and cat. So tapping into your spine. And to get a healthy back, a healthy spine, we must take time to work through those crunchity spots, like maybe getting a massage is nice, maybe taking a hot bath. This yoga practice is definitely going to help aid in releasing some tension and tightness. And you also want to be open to letting go and maybe asking someone that you love, like, hey, can you rub my back a little bit right here? It hurts really bad. Exhale. Inhale, bringing it forward. Exhale it down. And just allowing yourself to really feel into the spaces. And if it's really tense and tight in one spot, just can you stick there and linger instead of like trying to avoid the pain, and send it back. Good. Taking one more fluid motion where you're creating that archingness of the spine and then the roundness. Good. And now we'll meet in a tabletop position, a hands and knees. If you have blocks, they are also always helpful. And a blanket is really appreciated just to help support the knee joint. So you want to support your knees here. And we'll reach the hands and stack them below the shoulders. And you really want to just stack the hips underneath of the knees and then tap into the feet. Pressing wide open hands into the mat. You can also reach for those blocks. And we're going to create that same motion that we created where you're really rounding through the spine, tucking the chin in towards the tail. And then as you exhale, dive the navel and the chin up. If you're having a lot of low back pain, this might be a lot. So just find what you need. Maybe when you're in your cow pose, maybe you need to rock a little side to side. Good. Welcome the breath in. Send it away. And I want you to be intuitive here with these motions. And if you want something a little bit more, as you create that cat pose, you can bring the shoulders past the wrists and you can create a full body ripple and sink the sit bones down. So finding a movement that maybe is a little bit more intuitive for you, something that's going to feel really good, and allowing you to move through any tension or tightness. And maybe you want to just start being intuitive here. Maybe taking figure of eights. Really tapping into your spine, like for real, from the sit bones to the top of the cervical vertebrae, the top of the neck. You can carve little figure eights from the hips to the shoulders, allowing the body to find a fluid movement that feels good for you. And welcoming the breath to be your guiding force here, good, in your body. Wonderful. From this tabletop position, if you have the blocks, you might want to keep one kind of like right underneath of the head. Right hand reaches down, left hand comes up to the sky for a threading of the needle. So we're going to exhale through. We're going to do 5 active ones of these. So just take it slow and mindfully. This is 1, 2, just being mindful. So we're twisting at the spine, right? We're creating this openness and then we're compressing. 4. Good. On that 5th one, reach up and then the hand is going to thread through. The head can reach down for the block. And this might be a lot for you. Maybe you need to bring the block up. You're like, oh my gosh, ouch. If it's really hard for you, maybe you can just be up here and that's okay. If you can take it a little bit deeper, you can thread through. The hand can stay in front of the nose. The hand can reach forward, or the hand can come with the back of the hand towards the back of the spine. Wherever you are in your practice, welcome a 3 count breath in. And send it away, 4 count out. Good. Welcome the 3 count in. Send it away to 4. Welcome the 3 count in. Send it away, away. One more relaxing breath comes in. Send it away. Drawing that hand back in front of the nose and then pushing up, bring the hand towards the belly, and you can just kind of draw a circle with the shoulder and reset yourself back to center. Shift your hips side to side, creating maybe a few little barrel rolls that come from the shoulders to the low back. This is a great way to stretch the back. Good. And as you come back to center, can you take a moment and just heavy your head in this tabletop hands and knees position? And can you just shake your head a little yes? Shake your head a little no. Really just being okay with any tension or tightness. Stop trying to change it. Just be with it. Welcome that healing breath in. Good. Send it away. Wonderful. Now this time, the opposite hand reaches down. The left hand down, right hand to the belly. Inhale it up. Exhale, thread it through, hovering. We're taking 5 of these, taking them mindfully. 2. Pressing the earth away, getting that nice stretch in the spine, really hollowing from the front body. 3. We might have done 3 2 times. Is that okay? 4. Good. On this 5th one, reach, 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 and then you're going to exhale, thread it through. So you're finding that sweet spot on the temple. Hand can flatten out in front of your face on the mat, in front of your nose. The hand can reach long, or you can come in for a bind. Just finding what feels good for you. And maybe if this is a little bit too deep, you can sit up a little bit higher. Welcome the 3 count in. Send it away to a 4 count for an exhale. Inhale to count of 3. Send it away. 3 breaths, 3 inhalations in. Exhale to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe it in. Send it away. Good. Bring that hand back down to the mat. Coming back in a tabletop. Shift, shift, side to side. Beautiful work. And we're going to be coming onto our bottoms here. So come onto your sit bones. I'm going to flip around to change the scenery for me. So you can flip with me if you want. You can lengthen the legs long, and you can have a block or a bolster and put those underneath of the knees. And imagine like a wall is coming up towards the feet here. You can use blocks always too as like your hand guide, whatever is in your practice. So as you're sitting here, find a little length in your body by pressing up. So we're going to create some length and strength in the spine. So as we press here, you can also grab the blocks at your side and you can press up. The goal is to lift up. It's like you're taking a flight, and maybe just like a tiny bit for you. Maybe it's just like bumping up like a centimeter, because anything is growth, like a little micro bend. So the hands reach down, press, create length and strength by affirming I am strong, pointing the toes up to the sky, and then can you point the toes away from you? Smile, find strength. Exhale, float down. Shift side to side. So we're trying to create length and expand through each vertebrae. So as we're pushing up, I really want you to imagine that you're stretching the top of your head to your sit bones. Let's try that again. This time, really intentionally press, press, press. Stretch, find length in all of the vertebrae. Point the toes. Smile because you are lovely. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Sink it on down, down, down to the mat. Good. Wonderful. From here, we're going to take a big stretch as you reach up, and then we're going to exhale, fold it forward. Guess what? Sometimes, like today, this is where I am. So you might have seen someone do this forward fold and just like crank it down. It's not always like that. So I love a cork and a judgment-free mind. A cork. Is it a cork? No, this is a cork block. I meant just a block. And you can bring this here, and fold the forehead forward. Guess what? That even like really hurts today in my spine. So maybe bending your knees, and then just you can bring your chin here, or you can bend your knees and bend your head forward. However you are, just being okay. Can you try to create and open your shoulders? Create some compassion and love in your spine that maybe's been really tight and ouchy bouchy lately. Be nice to you. Guess what? Self-care is not selfish. It is essential, and you're awakening and you're being the best you that you can be, because you weren't put on this planet to just be ordinary. You were put here, my lovely, to be extraordinary, and you are extraordinary. And when you take time to practice you can really find that space within you, and that's why we're here doing this Awaken You practice, to allow that expression of ourselves to shine through our practice on the mat that will carry with us off the mat. Good. Welcome the breath in. Send it away. Beautiful. Welcome it in. Send it away. Wonderful. And from here, our goal is to get to the back. So you want to come to the back. Maybe back. If you have harder floors, you can put the blankie under your back, and we're going to just hug the knees in for Apanasana, double wind reliever. This is like my go-to pose for lower back and middle back relief. So I want you to just find what you need here. You can sway side to side, like in a horizontal line. You can also make circles. So really, this is your back, and you know what you need. And if it hurts, if it's tense or tight, can you kind of just linger and use that 3-count breath in and send it away, and just be with what is. Welcome that breath in. Good. Send it away. Welcome it in. Good. Send it away. And really, I want you to find in your spine, find within your breath what you need here. Beautiful. Exhale the feet down towards the earth. So when your hands are straightened out, you want to be able to brush the backs of the heels, and then just gently windshield wipe side to side. Sometimes the sides of the butt get in the way, so just move your hands and just take a low back release, because sometimes when our spine is really hurting, it can hurt really bad to just stay. But if it feels good for you, maybe you want to just stay on the side. Maybe you want to just go a little side to side sway. Whatever you need, find it here. Good. Send it away. Welcome that breath in, giving love to your back. And maybe as you're doing this, can you lift up your shoulders and expand them? Good. Well, exhale the hands into an L shaped, and then exhale the same hand that's up, lengthen that leg long, and then you bend the knee with the arm that's lengthened long, and then can you externally rotate and open it up towards that side of the mat. Welcome the breath in. So we're creating kind of this L shape. Big breath in. I don't even know if it's an L shape. I'm trying to look at it. L-shaped leg, L-shaped arms with a bent knee. Big breath comes in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring it in. Good. Send it away. Wonderful. So bring the knee up. Swap the feet. So the knee will come up, leg will lengthen long, hands will reverse, L-shaped long. The heel will reach down, and then the knee that's bent will open up. Big breath in. Send it away. Welcome a healing breath in. Good. Send it away. Wonderful. Come back to center. Reach long, long, long. Walk the heels and the hands over to one side. Welcome that breath in. Good. Send it away. Welcome a 3-count in. So this is like the banana stretch. So the feet and the hands are over to one side. It's like you're making this like hammock stretch. Welcome it in. Send it away. Welcome it in. Send it away. Okay, walk back to center, create a little more length, and then walk to the opposite side. So hands and feet create this banana stretch. Welcome it in. Send it away. Welcome it in. Good. Come back to center, taking a wave of relaxation from the top of your head, letting the shoulders relax, letting the back soften, relaxing through the legs and the feet, allowing a wave of relaxation that washes all the way from toes to knees to belly to the top of the head, and just giving yourself permission to allow some constructive rest in the body, to know that rest is your healing conduit, and having a healthier back starts with you taking time to stretch, to love you, to make sure that you know that you matter, because you do. Beautiful. Exhaling, the arms long above the head, toes long, hugging in. And if you do have like a spinal injury that's not allowing you to go to a side, you can stay on your back, or you can roll to a side and just receive or whisper these affirmations. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful for 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 my healthy back. I am grateful for my healthy back. I am grateful for my healthy back. And taking your time and meeting me in a seated position, you can use that top arm as a kickstand. Finding yourself in a seat, bringing the palms, kissing palms to your heart. Welcome the breath in. Just integrating this practice, feeling the amazing effects. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste, lovelies. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I really hope that your spine is feeling better. And I will see you back here tomorrow to continue this challenge to awaken you. And if you haven't started from day one, you can start now. You can start tomorrow. You can start fresh. I love you. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. If you have any questions or anything you want to share, please put it in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback and just know like what you're gaining and benefiting from this challenge. I love you.